Morning everyone. As you can no doubt hear from the noise, it is raining very heavy. We're up really early this morning because I just want to check on the weed situation. What was really weird, I'm just going to run into the tractors, hold on a sec. Here we go. What was really weird was if we look at our map, is it's actually showing weeds in 32, and it's the first time we've had weeds in amongst the grapes. So I'm going to just have a quick look at that. Oh, the barley looks like it's ready for harvesting, but of course it's not going to happen in this weather. Right, let's just... I think it's in the bit that we just re-sowed. And yeah, they have. They've weirdly got weeds in them. We do have to lime these and fertilise these yet to do. Right, I'm going to get the weeder and weed those out, and hopefully they don't come back. It might just be because we haven't got the coverage at the moment from the vines, fully grown vines, to stop them from getting weedy, but I'll just use our little weeder which is here. Oh, it's unbelievably wet. It's definitely heavy rain. Right, see if I can just line that up. I prefer not to come down here with a sprayer at a later date. I'm just hoping that this will solve it. And then, I think even our barley's showing a spot of weed, even though it's now ready for harvest. So it could have just been because it's really wet now, that's wet weather's kind of brought them on a bit more than usual in this area. And then I'll have a look at the wheel prices today as well, of course. I'm just hoping that they're going to start going up at some point, if they haven't already. I think this morning, first thing, I wanted to get this weeding done before it gets to the next stage. Seems to be clearing them out okay. I know it's last night, actually, just as you know, we finished up quite, recording quite late because of an issue with an earlier segment. That the forecast was going to be rain, but I was kind of hoping that by the time we got up this morning it passed over, but unfortunately not. So I'll drop this off and head up to the other field. Oh, I wonder if I should... I'll sort out the animals, I think, once I've done the weeding. This is harvested, so I'll just drive across it. So given this weather, it's going to be interesting to see what we can do today. I guess we can do any contract that does not involve harvesting, pretty much, hopefully. The crops are through and looking nice and healthy. Getting the weeds out of these is going to be fun though. Now, I think I put the weeder up this end of the field. Yep. It would have been easier to do last night before the crops came through, but that would have taken me till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning by the time they came through. Now this is an interesting reader because it's also combined as a small seeder. You can use it to plant seed as well. But I think the amount it holds is so small it's not really worth it. Unless you've got a plot the size of the one down by the house. In that case this is probably about the right size. But yeah, I just want the weeding part of it, that's it. There we go. A very weak sunrise you can see up on the right corner there. Oh, it's got a bit brighter very quickly there, as it does around here as the sun comes up over the mountains. If ever there was a day for the radio, it's today. And I guess we should be grateful that we got the grapes done, because you know, even though we can do them in the rain, it's still preferable to harvest them when it's dry. And of course the canola's not ready yet. I think it'll be tomorrow for this, so it's all good. Let's take a look at some contracts soon and see what we go with. That cleared up? Yes, it did. Okay, it's looking not bad. I do need to put another load of fertilizer on here. Yep. So we've still got a few bits and bobs to do around the farm ourselves. We've still got, as we say, we've still got to fertilise, second stage fertiliser on here. Plus our grapes will need fertilising, one of them off in slide. So that should probably keep us going much of the morning at least. And we'll have to tempt the beasties. Oh, beasties. Speaking of beasties, okay, so the white grapes are the same price they were last night, so we'll probably sell those off once we're finished here. The wheel's not shifting, this really is disappointing. And we only have one place in which we can sell it. It would be good if we had a second place in which to sell it. Eggs are looking good, which is probably just as well because we're going to be selling these quite soon. But yeah, I'm really disappointed in the potatoes isn't bad too actually, so I might quickly get rid of those. Soya's going down again. I probably should have sold it just at 1.2, possibly 1.4, pushing it a bit. Grain mill's going up in price, though. We'll see where it goes. Bit of competition in there for selling, which is interesting. So yeah, so now we're needing to get a bit of a bigger lime fertiliser machine. That's going to put me another wee bit of a dent. We'll see, because we should still get part exchange for the other one that we have. We'll just make sure it's all tuned up in that before we do so. So yeah. Still a sort of weedy patch up there. We might have to come back and get that one when we're done. Okay, let's have a look at some of these contracts then. What we might have later in the day. Ploughing, certainly. I see, that would have been a nice harvest contract if so with that one. Actually, these had both been really good money, and that soybean one would have been really good. I mean, I could accept that contract, but then I can't actually do it till it's dry, and then that means while that one's still sitting there, I can't do any of the rest of them. So it's if I knew it was going to dry out enough, then it's a really small machine for that. Seeding machine or planter for that size of that field. Ploughing, no, these not that field. I don't know if that field's working yet. 16's a good ploughing contract though, so we might accept that one and go and plough that later. And if it does dry up, then we can just take one of these typic harvesting contracts as well, hopefully. I mean, I could, push comes to shove, I'll hire somebody to do the 16 contract, and I could always do the harvesting one. We'll see what happens. It's all going to depend on the weather today. But now I'm needing to try and figure out whether I'm going to risk holding on to this for another day or just letting the wheel go at that much reduced price. I don't know why that ended up with some pink in there. I wonder if it's just what stage that's at, because we've used mechanical and it's been sprayed, so I'm surprised to see any weeds coming up. But as I say, it could just be the weather. Oh well. So, see, I'm getting restless now, so field 25. Yeah, I need 124,000 to buy it, so we're probably looking to have about 200,000 in the our bank account before we want to buy it. So that's probably going to be a few more days or so. Gotta say, this canola's looking really healthy though. Pleased with that. Should get a really good yield from that. And hopefully we'll get a good price for it too. I mean, our chickens are probably just about get to a point where we're going to have to look at what we're going to do for selling off their eggs. The price for eggs is really good, so it might actually even be worth if we look at the trailer for eggs. Oh, not transport. How much milk that holds? 19,200. How much eggs have we actually got in, does it tell me? 27,000. So, yeah. About a load and a half of that big one, so yeah, I suspect we'd probably be better just renting the trailer for that as well. Because I think we'll make our money back on it quite quickly. If I could change the station to be one. The stores will be opening soon, so we'll possibly hear from them about a new machine today or not, maybe tomorrow. Be good if they've can get hold of one quite quick. At least by the time we're ready to harvest the canola anyway, because we will likely need it then. So apart from that one spot we messed up there, it's not looking too badly. And so I'll pop up and get that, and then we'll go and get the fertilizer. some rain. I do like the sound of the rain though, as long as I'm not standing out in it for too long. Oops, I should make sure I'm at the edge there. Just no big deal, I've got to come back along a little bit. I've got it. Yep, sweet. No got it, because I think we've just gone and missed a bit. Right, let's just go along that bottom bit. It's kind of starting to daydream a bit there, unfortunately. It's not to self. Pay attention to what you're doing. Yeah, I did miss a bit. If I come down onto here, that'll be grand. And I say I'll pop up and get that little bit up there. Nearly there. That should be it. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay. Lift that. Head up here. Start about here somewhere. We should definitely get it from here, right? Oh yeah, near the top. There we go. That's that job done. Let's put this back along here. That was a big rumble of thunder. There we go. Right, I'm going to quickly do the animals and then I'm going to go and have breakfast because I didn't have any this morning. I came straight out here to, as I say, I wanted to get those weeds out the road before it got to the next stage. So, yeah, we'll catch you in a little bit. I'm just going to do a couple of been feeding these chickens is be slightly wet work because the Miranda of course does not have a roof. I've got to take the other beastie out of the... We'll do this and then we'll go for breakfast. Plus I did want to have a look at these, to see what these grapes were. I mean, it's apparently here somewhere. What about you? I can't see them. Yeah, don't want to crush the crops. It's getting wet. But beasties need fed. Duh, grass is gonna get. Okay. I mean, I could have taken the bigger trailer around to put some wheat in, but I kind of think it's a bit of overkill, you know? They don't need much at the moment. Do you need to give them a quick clean? Hello, little beasties. You've been very messy. And given that I'd swept you up yesterday, or yesterday evening actually, when I'd finished harvesting the grapes, that's very poor. Okay, I think that's going to give you enough. I know you're not full. So maybe I'll give you another load just to be on the safe side. How are we doing? Ooh, your eggs are definitely going to be needing to go. Probably tomorrow, if not even later today. Question is, let's have a look at egg prices in a minute. I also need another vehicle, you know. But again, just add it to the list of things that we all need at the farm here. Right, I'm just going to quickly do the sheep. And yeah, when I'm giving my breakfast, I think I shall also have a quick change of clothes. I think I'm just going to contract somebody to at least do. I've got to take the wash out as well. I think I'll contract somebody to do the fertilising of our field, big field. I'll do the vines, the grapes, so I'll do that and I'll get somebody else to do it. I think I'll just put out a job now actually. And I'll hold off taking a Harry out until I see where we're at, and I can't find my. In fact, let's have a look at you, Harry. Yeah, you'll be ready for selling tomorrow, so I will need to get you out today. Luckily you're a fixed price, and don't have to worry about you losing value the same way that my wool just has. Right. So hopefully there ain't no stopping the big will take you out, Harry. If not, well, we'll do it last thing. So then I could just go and get changed. Now tell me I can open this door today. Yes! Okay. We shall see you shortly. I'm gonna go quickly get changed and then get some breakfast. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, it's a little bit later. We have grapes and we are on our way to sell them. The contractor has finished fertilising the field just as we left the farm there, so they were just dropping off the tractor. Really does need a quick bit of maintenance work done on it now, but I'll do that when we get back. We've yeah, we tried to sell the potatoes with this trailer actually at the wee shop, but for some reason the trigger wasn't coming up, which is a bit worrying. And I know the trigger at that wee shop can be a bit funny at times, but it's usually okay. I'm hoping it's not just it doesn't like this particular trailer, because that'll be a pain, especially when it comes to selling my soya there. So I don't want to have to end up hiring or leasing another trailer. Sorry, my driving's awful. Just to sell soybeans at the shop. So I did it using this tractor. Tried to use this tractor, this lorry obviously, because that's what we've got. We've got the lorry because the contractor was using our tractor, so thankfully the lorry's got a trailer hitch, so we just decided that we would use this instead. And there we go. Definitely didn't cost us too much. We still have that ploughing contract to do, so yeah. So, I mean, this is working fine everywhere else so far, so it's just the shop. It could just be the style of the way that this empties out, but yeah, I'm baffled really. Okay, so look at that, 22,000 harvest. We've still got maybe another half load to bring. No, not half load, I think even third, I think. We had about 41,000, we've just dumped 30,000 in there, so we've got about 11,000, so yeah, there we go. We'll go and quickly get that. And get that sold. Oh, there was some good news too. The price of wool is currently going up, so we'll be keeping an eye on that to see where it stops. So I think one way or another we will be selling this wool today. It's just got to be done, you know. I really don't want to pay for a second day's leasing costs for that. Well, third day it would be now, leasing costs for that trailer, so I am looking forward to offloading those bales. There's a flash of lightning in the corner of our eye there. So at some point I'm going to have to fiddle around with this trailer and that trigger and see if I can get it to work at the shop. There we go, 11,500, so yeah, it's not going to be too bad, I think. I do really like this lorry, but it's not got a huge amount of horsepower, but then, you know, for $39,000 can't really expect it to have too much, can you? So yeah. they'll certainly suit our purposes for now. And I really like the look of it as well. I'm too busy looking at the nice little gear sticks moving that I'm not paying any attention to where I'm actually going. Right. There we go. So it's a fairly good sale of grapes again from our harvest, so can't be too fussy about that. I think I just heard their phone going off too. Hold on a second. Switch that edged off. Yeah, it's a text from stores to say that they've just got just the thing for me that they think that might be suitable. They've sent me a picture of it. I'll just put it up on the screen now. I think that's going to do us actually. I think it's a reasonable cost as well. We don't need it right now, and they haven't actually got it in stock right now, so they said they can get it for me in the next couple of days or so, and I says, well, that's grand. And I'll do a part exchange, of course, on the other one that we currently have, the small one. So yeah, happy with that. Okay, you don't have to see me drive all the way back, so I'll see you back at the farm shortly. Okay, we've just had a notification up saying I was about to do the lime and the fertiliser of that with the grapes, but I just got a notification up saying that the chickens have run out of space now. So I'm going to get the lorry, we're going to go up to the store and release that pallet, and then I'm just going to pray that we can sell it at the shop, because I've tried with the potatoes so far and just no luck whatsoever. So I hope it's, I mean, the worst comes to the worst, we might have to replace it, but well, I don't need to actually take the real pallets with me. You can stay there. Let me just pop into the shop and quickly release the thing for the egg pallets, which they have, thankfully. It's one of the things I've got in stock. There we go. So yeah, so things not going to plan at the moment, unfortunately. As I say, the only thing I can think of would be to remove it altogether and put something else and put a new one in its place. But we'll try these eggs there anyway, and just cross our fingers that they sell there. Actually, let's stop a second and have a look at the price for eggs there. It's actually dropping. Again, we really aren't having much luck with prices at the moment. And I think we'll just take that if I can hurry up and grab this trailer and get back. At this point I'm just thinking, let's just get this done and just hope it works. I might have to cancel that ploughing contract. I'm getting a bit flustered, but to be fair, in theory I should have time to do it. And even if you do, I know there's no space. It keeps telling me what I already know. What was I saying? See, I've gone already. Yeah, I mean the barley, if you harvest the barley, it's going to take minutes basically. It's just a matter of bringing down the combine, going through it and scooping up the straw, because I don't need to sow it again straight away. And milk price is still going up, so there are some good things happening. It's just a shame that egg prices have dropped probably by about $400 since we last looked at it. And that's going to have an impact, but I think we're just going to get on and sell these today. I don't want to be paying for the lease of another trailer overnight for a second day, so let's go for it. And let's hope this works. Otherwise we'll be just hitting pause button and coming back to this another time and trying to see if we can get it to work using. I could end up spending a bit more money getting another unit put in there. Sticking most of them, that's not bad at all. Now, will this take them? There is the real question that we have. Will this buy point take my eggs now? I actually tried the potatoes. Oh, there we go. At least the eggs is working. I tried the potatoes in the Miranda, and I don't know if it's just the potatoes, because even when we're using the Miranda, it was struggling a bit. But it's clearly taking the eggs there. So it's really good. And I'll just be getting rid of this trailer straight away then. I'll probably just, once we've done this, take it back up to stores. We've got another lot to get. Oh. Slowed down there a bit. Hopefully it's not getting full. Yeah, look at that. 34,000 an egg income, and that's on a lower price. We probably would have gotten nearer 40 if we'd have got the price that was there yesterday. So thank you very much, chickens. We will possibly be getting our next field sooner than we think. Yeah, and the wheel won't give me that much, because I don't get as much for the wheel as I do for the amount of eggs that we've got, to be fair. But that more than covered the cost of the leasing of this. And at least we know that eggs are working. And hopefully soya will too, but the price of soya just now is really poor, so we'll definitely not be selling soya here anytime soon. Should put the light on. Should have put the light on this morning when all that rain was here, but do well. Wow. If we have a look at our finances, it should just tell me something for wool, milk. Sort of had one for eggs as well. Maybe I'm havering, but it's got wood bales, wool, milk. You'd have thought I would have put eggs there, but so today alone, including the eggs, we've had over 82,000 in harvest income, and that is certainly our best by far. since we came to the farm. So yeah, that's great. I'm going to pause recording this just now for use, and so I'm going to take this trailer straight back to the shop, and we will see you shortly. By the time we came back from dropping off the trailer, it was lunchtime. So we went off and had some lunch. And so now we're going to come and first of all we'll lime these, and then we'll get these all a stage of fertilizer on them. Before 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5's in here. This looks a bit bare at the moment. There we go. And the egg price is still going up. Egg price? Sorry, the wheel price is still going up. So, you know, even if that's just a few more £1,000 today, we've almost reached the target we were thinking of to buy the next field. As we said, we'd want to have about 2,000 in the bank before we went to buy field 25, and we are pretty much almost there. So yeah, and we've still got the soybean, and the silo. So it's all good. And Harry, it looks like the rain's going to stop hopefully before it gets dark, and we will take you out for your likely, let's say most definitely, but what will quite likely be your last run around here. Right, we'll just top this up with fertiliser. That's all what was left after the contractor done the field. There we go. Not very straight as usual, but we're off ski. We did tune up the tractor as well. I can't remember if I said that, but we did spot maintenance on it as well. So yeah, I just can't figure out how we can't sell the potatoes at the moment. As I say, I hope it is just the potatoes we're having an issue with, because there's not loads of them anyway. So yeah, right. I think I might go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I seem to get. If I stay to this side a bit more, maybe. Just go here a bit more. Make it better coverage. Did that work? Yeah, I think so. It's really a bit strange. I just don't think the app really works too well on these plots, to be honest. But we definitely know that fertilizing them gives us a higher yield, so That's what we're going to do. I think we're getting very close to ending our recording time too. It's been a bit higgledy-piggledy I think this morning, today. So what I'm going to do is pause it now, in a way, and we're going to wait and see what those, what money we get for the sheep wool. So we'll probably catch you a bit later once we go to sell that for a couple of minutes, so see you soon. It's just after 7 o'clock, as you can see, and we are finally on our way to the spinery to sell our first load of wool. The price has now stopped rising and just levelled out at 752, which is pretty much perfect. Now I think I'm in here, and I've never been in here, so I'm not quite sure what's the best way to. We swing around this way possibly. I'm hoping that we just come to here. And now we're selling wool, finally. So, I've left a contractor up, subcontracted on a field for fertiliser while I came back down to do this. I did do the contract we had for ploughing on field 16, it was completed. So yeah, all in all, it's a really good day and a bit more money in the bank. We looked at field 25, we've now got enough to buy field 25 and have enough money left over, but it's actually got barley in it at the moment and I don't really want a barley field right now, so probably wait until after that's been harvested and then buy it then. We did harvest our own little patch of barley, to be honest with you. The amount that we got wasn't really worth it, so I may just turn that section back into grass again. I'm trying to decide whether to continue the potatoes or do something else. 21,000 for the wool. That's not too bad actually. So we'll, you know, as I say, wool doesn't have the same value weirdly as eggs do, but 21,000 is not too bad. We've probably got maybe a third of that again set back by the sheep, which we'll also go now pick up and we'll take over, and then that's the sheep done, and we'll just be able to drop this trailer off straight away. I'm hoping to squeeze all of this section into the last few minutes of the video. It is going to be a bit tight, so if the video gets a bit strange earlier on, it's because I've probably had to do a bit of creative editing somewhere, which happens now and then. You'll also see it's stopped raining, but probably just only about an hour or so ago, maybe. When did I do? Yeah, maybe an hour and a half ago, because I think that's roughly when I was able to come down and get the barley harvested. And I also took Harry out as well for what is likely to be its final. Oh, I'm forgetting where I'm going, haven't I? Run around here. I suspect tomorrow we'll be moving him to his new home, and I probably don't really want to be squeezing anything in amongst these trees too much. Yeah. So the day might not have started out the best we could have hoped for. I think it's ended quite well. Now then, oops. I thought this would pick up. Oh, I forgot. It's got to be at the right side. Oops, sorry. It does have a big sign on it saying that it's only this side. Just give me a second here. Given that I just kind of ran into this a bit. We can now do this, which is really handy. Right. I think that's that fixed, it'll be fine. It's a nice trailer actually. Okay, so this is just over a third of a load, so yeah, it's fine. Now once we've did this, we'll definitely say goodnight. There we go. Let's have a quick look at what it says here. Sold wool. So there we go. Just a little under $29,000. So, yep, that's pretty good. And I'm going to wait to drop this off. So I'm just going to say end it there. It's dark, and hopefully the other person's finished with that contract, so I could just call it a night. So thank you all for watching once more. Just leave this here, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Certainly had a good day in terms of harvest and money coming into the bank. Well pleased with that. It means hopefully that we're going to be able to start paying back some of our loans soon. So good night everybody, and thanks again for watching.